All right, it is November 15th, 2023, and it's been cold, but today it is around 58 degrees, so I thought I'd get my Honda CT 125 out for what may be one last ride for a while. Next week it's supposed to be a high in the 40s. Last year I rode probably when it got to the high 40s. Other than that, I didn't ride, but last year with the mild winter, I rode probably at least a couple of days a month all year long. Don't know if this year will be the same or not. Beautiful fall day. The leaves are pretty much gone for the year. It's done, but I'm heading up to the mountain in front of us there. Gonna take a couple fire roads. Staying off some of the single track again because it's hunting season. So I'll get with you when we get up there. And we are now in Michaud State Forest on Old Forge Road that takes up to South Mountain. The only thing I worry about riding this time of year is deer. It's rutting season for deer. Last night I had about 7 deer run across the road in front of me when I was in my vehicle in the car. And hitting them in a car is bad enough, but hitting them in a motorcycle could really be problems. In fact, I had a coworker that was killed a couple years ago on a motorcycle, and the deer ran out in front of it. Gotta keep your eyes open. Through Camp Penn, the Methodist Church camp, closed this time of year but open all summer. And the Appalachian Trail crosses up there also. Week and ran into 4 backpackers. I thought they'd be pretty much done for the year, but they were still out there. And I'm going to head up here, Staley Road. This time of year the roads are in pretty good shape. Unfortunately, not that I want them slippery and muddy, but we have about a 9-inch rain deficit in this area. So the roads have been dry and dusty. We could use the rain, and I'd give up riding for a couple of days just to get a good rainfall. Yeah, the leaves are all down. That's the other reason I haven't been in the woods doing any type of single track. I took my Yamaha Zoom up the other week and got on a side road, and it was actually dangerous. There were so many leaves, you couldn't see the ruts, you couldn't see the rocks. It was hard to judge. I also mountain bike, and I have a mountain bike because the same thing. I had it out about 2 weeks ago and almost wrecked a couple times because you can't see the trail. But these roads are fun. A few little rocks. Gonna make a sharp right turn here. Switch back. Nice windy road. And it keeps climbing about a 3 to 4 mile climb. There's 4 different roads that go up this mountain. And they're all a little bit different, but all fun. Then at the top you have roads that go out along the mountain and connect them in different areas. Another sharp left turn. we go. Wow, what a beautiful day. All right, heading on up the mountain, trying a little different perspective and see if this works. Keep lifting up to keep my helmet from getting fogged up. We're soon to be up here where there's a couple, 4 or 5 cabins. Again, I think I mentioned before, state owns the land. You rent the land on a 99-year lease and put the cabins up. There's the first one to the left. Can't see it, it's down off the road. And there's another one up here on the left. That's a nice one. It was in bad shape. Somebody bought it and redid it. And it'll be hunting season in 2 weeks, so this mountain will be packed. What a beautiful day and a beautiful road. I know I keep repeating myself, but it is. Keep up. I need to remember to tighten that mirror. They're bumping, it flips. We'll do a higher gear because we're on a flat section that climbs. When you bike this, you think you're going to die, then you hit this little flat section that's just a gradual up. Gives you time to recover, and then it goes back up. I changed the perspective again, and for some reason I either pulled the audio cord, although I couldn't find any place where it was disconnected, but I lost my audio on this section. That's the problem with the wired microphone. It's happened to me before. I examined it, I couldn't see anywhere that it came loose, but apparently it jiggled loose somewhere along the line. This was a different perspective with the GoPro out front, coming up the same road, almost to the top of the mountain this time. As you can see from the video, the road is pretty smooth on this part. Now I'm going to get on some single track later. And again, the audio left me, but it was probably too rough and I shouldn't have been on it because, as I said at the beginning of the video, it was full of leaves. And although the video won't show it, I came close to dropping it a couple times. I'm coming to the top of the mountain and making a right on one of those roads that connects the roads at the top of the mountain. To get on some single track here. I didn't see any hunters the whole way up, so I guess I will adventure off-road a little more, even though I said I wasn't going to at the beginning of the video. Here I am heading up into a area where they have some single track roads. It's a multi-purpose road, and it is allowed to have snowmobiles and motorcycles and stuff on. In fact, in 2 weeks that gate will be open for hunters, and it can go the whole way across and come out on another road, even though it's not in good shape. You definitely need a 4-wheel drive with a high clearance vehicle to get from one end to the other. It seems to get worse every year. And here again, this road, because it's not used, had a lot more leaves on it than the road coming up. I did slide a few places, but it wasn't too bad. And here when you get to the top, there's a trail going down here. I was on it once before. Don't know what kind of shape it's going to be in. And against my own advice, I probably shouldn't have done it because there was a lot more leaves, and a lot of areas you could hardly see the trail at all. But it was still fun, and I survived it. One thing I did do that was really stupid, and I advise you not to do it, is I took off on a nice day, not even thinking to tell anybody where I was going or where I would be. So you're up here probably 4 miles from a main road on a single track trail that probably nobody will be using in weeks. And if I would have slipped or wrecked or got hurt, it could have been ages before anybody saw me, because I have no cell service up here, and I did forget my Garmin. I usually take my Garmin, so you have a satellite and you can have an SOS if you need it. So another stupid thing I did, which trying to learn from my mistakes. I've made many in my life, and sometimes I don't learn from them. This was a great trail, but again, the leaves created some problems. I slid and hit some rocks and stuff that you couldn't see. Here's where I like to have my Garmin. It became pretty clear, but you came to an intersection here and it went left and right, so I went left because it looked like that trail had been used more, and luckily I turned out to be the right decision. This trail was too rough to try and change my GoPro perspective. Going up the fire road, it was smooth enough that I could do it, and even with that it was shaking, but there's no way that using that long extension arm, it would have been bouncing all over the place. Like I said, this video doesn't show how rough this trail actually was. The GoPro did a good job with the stabilization, but it was actually a lot rougher than this shows. Here I realized I had my iPhone with me that was facing me, so I'm going to try to use it to see if I can get some type of audio, although my voice probably won't be too clear.
Down now. I can see the mountains that must be coming in between the two mountains. Ooh. Going down here. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty steep downhill right here. People don't realize they think, oh, riding a motorcycle is nothing to it. But just that roughness and pushing, I can feel it in my hands, wrists, and shoulders. Not even look out at it. can't see because of the leaf. Just do what I do. Whoa. Yeah, it's sliding all over the place now. It's like the heat. What I like about the Honda though, it's light enough you can pretty much whip it around and handle it.
When I get on my Honda or my Zuma, I like them both. I just don't want to get home. It's so much fun. I really enjoy both of them, and I'm so sorry that I didn't buy them sooner. Here's another interchange I came to on this trail. You could have gone left, but it looked like that took you further up the mountain. So again, I made a right, and it turned out to be the right decision, and headed back down, which would bring me out on another fire road.
We are sliding. Okay. I don't know how far this is. On the trail or just on the there. That looks like it's going back into a single track. This is the road.
I cut some of this video on this trail. It's probably about 4 miles from where I got on it until I came back out. This is coming back out on Wirt Road, which will take us back down and get back down to the old ford. So basically it made one big circle. Like I said, that trail was fun, but it was a lot rougher than it showed. And overall, it was a great day, great weather. Hope you enjoyed this video, and try to do some more and try to do one about using my audio. Thanks again.